Hey guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to my channel. It's Farouche and this is your Scorpio reading for the next 30 days. It's the Scorpio season, love compatibility reading. So I'm testing today to see if I need one reading for everybody or if I can do separate videos for all. So let me know in the comments how you find this video, or do you think, give me feedback. Just let me know how you feel about it. Maybe we can talk about astrology first for a minute and then tie it in with the tarot. The way you watch this is that you watch for your sun, moon, and rising, and then you'll find out how you will interact with signs, with every single other sign. So it's kind of a compatibility synastry reading. So we have in terms of astrology, let's start there. We're starting off with Mercury retrograde about to enter into Libra on, I think, October, let me see, I have a note, October 27th. And so at that time, right now at the beginning of Scorpio season, you will feel very emotionally triggered. You'll have this feeling that you really want to address things, talk about things, give it another shot, those kinds of things. Once the Mercury enters into Libra, and Venus will enter into Libra at the same time, a lot of things will happen for you behind the scenes, like things that you're not going to see will go in your favor, and those will come out later. And then Mercury in November will enter back into Scorpio on November 10th. So it's going to be in there for the majority of your season. So a lot of the influences will be things that are sort of hidden from you. You might have a sense that something's going on in a favorable way, like people are saying good things about you, or positive consequences to action, whatever. So that's one thing to keep in mind. The sun is going to transit through Scorpio, and since there's a stellium in Capricorn right now, that's going to form favorable aspects to Capricorn transit. So, that's going to put you in a very good energy. And then finally, at the end of the season, you have Venus entering into Scorpio on November 20th. So you're getting better and better energy. You have a new moon in Scorpio on the 14th. So of November, that's going to give a beautiful sextile to Capricorn transits, and it's just going to be a lot of bright energy in your favor. What's kind of working against you in a social sense is Uranus opposition. So especially in this first part of the transit, it is a little bit more grueling. Luck is not in your favor. If you need, like something unexpected to come through to pull you through a situation, that's harder right now because of this opposition. Also, Lilith is in opposition in your 7th house. So Lilith in your 7th house, we'll do a separate video on that, but watch out for established enemies. Known enemies are there in front of you, and they're showing themselves, their face. If you have a partner, especially if you've been in a conflict, that stuff really comes out to the surface. So that's going to be something you'll be dealing with for 10 months. So we can't say, it is what it is, but you'll be fine. And definitely the energy will improve as the sun enters more into Scorpio. So why don't we do the love compatibility part? So now I'm comparing Scorpio with Scorpio. You guys can follow the cursor to see what sign I'm comparing with, but I'll announce it as well. I'm going to tell you guys what you expect from them and also how they feel. So both things we're going to answer today. So if you're dealing with sun, moon, rising Scorpios right now, what you expect from them is a change. So there's definitely a change on the horizon. A lot of people are doing soul searching when if they're Scorpio transits. And then the 8 of Pentacles. So I think that there's a constructive effort forward. I don't think you need to worry. I think that it's going to be very impersonal kind of energy almost, but a lot of internal work going on, and you're going to have that, they're going to have that. So expect like a quiet but resourceful time together. How they feel about you is the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I think that they're making a decision towards you in some way. Sorry, it's really early in the morning, so I have to have that light on. But they're making a decision about you in some way. And so I feel like they are making a plan or a commitment towards you. So I feel like you should expect, see, I'm being resourceful, that you should expect things to change between you and them for the better. And especially, it feels like a very like down to earth energy between the two of you. So you should, how they feel towards you is solid, and I think you can trust them. I think that they're ready to make some concrete plans, go in a specific direction, and I think that you both are sort of looking at Eight of Pentacles energy, which is hard work and dedication to something. Okay, so now let's take a look at Sagittarius. I always have the chart on this side, so it's so weird to have it here. Anyway, so with Sagittarian energy, so we have the South Node there. That's going to impact things to some degree. I mean, definitely more of a retroactive kind of self-referential point to a previous time and place. With them, what you should expect from them is Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. So they've learned a lesson towards you or in general, and they want to share that with you. What that lesson is, it has to do with their life or how their life happened, and you know, they have some thoughts. And then we have the Seven of Wands. That's how they feel about you, and the Tower. So there might be a situation in which somebody has really put their foot down, either you or them, really, really firmly. And I feel like it's either going to lead to a shakedown and breakdown, or they're going to let it go. So I think that whatever situation, if you're in a standoff with them about something, it might, if it's too much energy, and you'll feel that yourself, then it's going to break down, shake down. But if it's just like, how do you say, you know, if it's something that should, you'll know which one it is. If it's something that's kind of like futile conflict, then I think that they are going to let it go. So, or maybe you're going to let it go, but whatever the standoff is, it's coming to an end, and there's probably a conversation around that. Okay, so this is good. Finally, I figured it out. Geez, okay, love Synastry. Okay, I've been trying to figure out this reading for 3 years, like how to do it, how I like it. Okay, now it's feeling good. Capricorn energy with you is strong. It's actually some of the strongest energy you have, stronger than with other Scorpios for sure, and stronger than Virgo, stronger than all the water signs. So Capricorn's your best bet, although they might be overwhelmed at some time. They might feel, you know, a certain type of way. So they just have a lot of things going on with all those planets there that you see. So we have the Magician, okay? This is like what you can expect from them, and the Emperor. So especially those of you who are dealing with Capricorns in a romantic nature, they might take a step with you further. That might really, something might move forward very quickly in a positive way. Magician and Emperor is wonderful for love. They're taking the initiative. They're taking responsibilities on, all sorts of good energy. And then in terms of how they feel about you, I feel as though I'll be honest, I feel as though they feel like you've been holding back and they're sad about that. Or maybe they feel bad for having held back on you. Maybe that's what it is, because the action is very like they will initiate, they will do something in your favor. So I think that they've come to realize that there's someone's been holding back emotionally. You'll know who that person was, and I feel like that's leading them to the awareness that something is not that great, that let's change that up, you know, let's do something about it. If this year has taught us anything, is to change things for the better, right? So if this year has done anything, it's teach us, you know, how precious life is, how we're all it's emotional to think about how we're all like can be suddenly plucked out of our reality at any moment in time, how quickly things change. That's very Capricorn energy, this kind of blunt shifts. Okay, so with Aquarians, let's have a look. I think these are going to be individual readings. It's way too long, and I don't want to go faster than this. So with Aquarian energy, Scorpio, so we have Ceres. This is Ceres, and Ceres. She's at the end of Aquarians energy. This is the calm before the storm with Aquarians. You guys are a square, so we know that that's kind of funky monkey energy. But it's favorable. The moon's going to be here over the next 2 days, but that's just at the time of filming. Ace of Pentacles in Page of Wands. Cool. So there could be some kind of a new initiation for something for the better with a Page of Wands energy, a shift for the better, a breakthrough moment, you know, hope, something on the horizon, something being kind of brought into existence. I got really emotional, something that makes you very happy, that's going to make you very emotional, a chance to go somewhere, that kind of thing. How they feel about you is the Hanged Man. Okay. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So there might be delays, they feel like, because of work, but I don't think anybody's cross. It's a quieter month for you and your Aquarian friends, family members, because the shift is happening for them and it's already affecting them, which is Jupiter is here at 19 degrees Capricorn, but he'll just move right into Aquarius within a month. And then also Saturn is at 25 degrees. So they're heading that way. By December 18th, 19th, they're forming the conjunction in Aquarius, and that's going to be a big deal. So Aquarian energy is low, but not because of you. Okay, so next we have Pisces. Okay, so there's Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Your energy with Pisces is good. Neptune's in Pisces. We know Neptune kind of brings confusion, but it's the ruler of Pisces. So if you have a psychic connection with a Pisces, it's higher throughout the next several years. We have the King of Wands, Sag, Leo, or Aries. I've been saying a lot of fiery Pisces energy. Fiery Pisces are doing really good in this environment. And then we have the Death card. So I feel like there's a shift with regard to a Pisces, a change in the temperament, a change in the way that you're going to relate to them, the way they relate with you. I feel like for better or worse, the things that have been going on in the manner in which they have are shifting. And then we have the Judgment card. Okay, that's how they feel about you. And we have the Emperor. So I think somebody's taking on your energy. Pisces people in your life are ready to, I wasn't sure here yet, but I think they're ready to take on your energy more, in the sense that they're going to stand up for you more. They're going to have your back. They're making a personal decision around, again, emotional, like really altruistic towards you, very much like paternal energy, wanting to help, wanting to step in and be, so you can trust them more now moving forward. So they're when a Pisces signs up to protect someone or to be at someone's side, it's a very favorable thing. Then we have Aries and Scorpio. Okay, so Mars is retrograde in Aries until, I have a little note. When does Mars retrograde end? It's in November. Whatever. Mars retrograde ends in November sometime. Oh, shoot. I have it. Whatever. Okay, so I'm not a good astrologer today, I guess. Let's see. How can I not... Okay, it must be in later November then, because I would have probably written it down if it was. I don't see it. That's okay. Mars retrograde in Aries. So making up for lost time with Aries, they're more open to everyone, and less distracted because Lilith has left their sign recently. So right before Scorpio season, Lilith was out of there. It was tough being an Aries. I can't wait to do, maybe I'll do the Aries video next, but I mean, if you believe Lilith to be a great sign, just talk to an Aries after the last 10 months. Their head's spinning. They had such an awesome transit, and this one, I didn't want to be begrudging while it was happening, but I mean, it just really left them dizzy. It left me dizzy. It's a lot of like, Lilith and Aries is mean because it hits you in the heart, like, because Aries is the first house, our personality. So we all were being challenged about who we are, you know, like, who are you? It's like, you know, for 10 months straight. So that energy is gone, which is great. And Mars retrograde helps you like improve your relationships with Aries people a lot. So let's see, Magician, again, reaching out towards you with good faith and good energy. Then we have Temperance energy, which to me signifies that they're willing to work on things and work things out. How they feel about you, they're missing you. They're missing you, and you know, they have good feelings will overcome whatever's happened between you and them. I think they're reaching out, stepping out in good graces, wanting a good situation for you and them, okay? Then we have Taurus, so your relationships with Taurus. I feel like Uranus and Taurus makes the polarity between Taurus and Scorpio, which is usually positive, more challenging, because it's not like challenging, it's almost a miss. They're doing things that you wouldn't do. So they're sort of going in their own direction. Lilith enters into Taurus. That will affect their health a lot. And for you, it's going to affect, frankly, the house of the open enemies. So you're going to know exactly who your enemies are. They're going to be in your face for 10 months. I'll do a video on it. And really, everybody collectively should watch their health, you know, stress down and just eat naturally and don't do drugs. Okay, so we have Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, secondary transits in air, and Page of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, secondary transits in earth. I feel as though with the Taurus, I feel like this isn't so much for love, but I feel like if you have a Taurus friend, then it's very likely that they're seeking, possibly a relationship with someone. It's not like a conflict of interest for you, but they're really about somebody. They're really feeling someone. How they feel towards you, Nine of Pentacles. This is a really strong friendship vibe. Like, hey, I got you. I love my Scorpio friend. Yeah, they need you around. It feels like the Taurus energy is seeking a relationship or seeking someone. They're interested in something or someone a lot, not you. And you're kind of the friend, the wingman, the wingwoman on the side. And they need you through it. They feel good because they know that they have a good friend in you that they can rely upon. If it's not a friendship if it's not a relationship they're seeking, then they're interested in something where they sort of need to commit some time to it. That's that Uranus right there. And so, yeah. So Uranus is air in an earth sign, so Page of Swords. So they're always on a tangent these days, and that's fine. So your energy with Geminis are a focal point because the North Node is there right now. But there's nothing with the North Node, so aside from special angles. So like right now you can see this big square on the nodes from Venus and Neptune. That's breaking up right now, just at the beginning of Scorpio season. That's going to put a negative stress on the moon, on the North Node. And so it kind of, Gemini sort of reminds us of where we need to go right now. But also at the same time, it reminds us of where we need to go. Geminis collectively remind us where we need to go. That's a nice way to say it. So in terms of your relationship, reaching out to them, maybe that's you reaching out, and Knight of Wands. So they're all over the place. They're coming and going. They have a lot of interest right now. They're really hard to settle down. They're like, I'll go here, I'll go there. But you are reaching out to them, more of a friendship energy as well. And then we have the Empress, how they feel about you, Venus energy, they love you, and Temperance. So I feel like they have very good feelings. I feel like they feel fraternity with you. They feel like they will, they'll like ride and die with you, or have like a very, like, have your back in situations. I feel like any kind of maternal, kind, loving energy, they're just busy. So it looks like Geminis have this kind of screwy thing where they get really excited about things and they go run around. And so I feel like you should not be so worried about. I feel it'll be a lot of you chasing with your finger, being like, where are you at? Like, you're kind of all over the place, but that's good. You know, you do that. Don't get discouraged by that. So with Cancers, there's no transits there, but it's favorable to your placements, and especially when your placements start forming key aspects to Capricorn, Cancer is going to really light up. And so your friends with Cancer transits have the King of Cups, very strong energy. So that's love right there, like committed love. And Nine of Swords. Okay, so they're going through a heartbreak, and I think that they're recognizing who their real and true friends are. I feel like if you've broken up with them, they're missing you a lot. And so you can expect, they're hurt by They're potentially hurt if there's been a disagreement or if there's been a breakup. They're missing like all, and whether you're a man or a woman, they're missing the generosity and the wholeheartedness of your energy towards them. They feel like you're their family. They feel very bonded to you, and they're going to reach out. They want to reach out, which is the Eight of Wands. So that if they've said something to you that was hurtful, they're really regretting it at this time. So let's take a look at your energy with Leo. I'm loving this reading finally. Ooh, Scorpio season, baby. You know, it's still in my 12th house, so it's still like I'm snoozing, but I can feel it. It's a nice vibe. Okay. And then the long dork winter. Okay, Leo and Scorpio is a square, right? So we have square fixed sign energy. Not favorable, but if there's secondary transits, there's something better to do with that. There's no transits in Leo, so Vesta's moved out of Leo now. So there's nothing there. It's kind of the regular deal, except for angles, but that's too specific for a reading like this. So love energy. I don't know what to do about this card. I think I need to switch it up because it's kind of like right way up. Is this right way up? I think this is the right way up. I was getting too creative with it. So I feel like friendship vibes, Two of Cups, that's what this card is. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Good friendships, but there's a disagreement about something. A disagreement over something, about the way someone behaved or the way that something happened. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, how they feel about you. They're taking a bit of a break. They're overwhelmed by life. They have a problem. They have good, there's good friendship energy, but I think they're cutting people out of their life right now. And I think that they feel like it's too much for them. So unless you're in that core energy, they're going to be tuned out a lot at this time. They're going to be focusing on their stuff. Okay, so now let's take a look at your energy with Virgo. So okay, so Virgo has Venus in it, right there, until when does Virgo leave? Venus leaves Virgo on the 27th in 4 days. And so then we have Vesta also. Vesta is very similar to Virgo energy, but more like homey, like you know, like the homey girl, like like a little mouse. Actually, Vesta is a really nice energy for Virgo as like a ruler, I think. People say Chiron, but I think Vesta is really nice. So that's good energy. I think the harmony between your signs is very positive, and Virgo is constantly getting good energy from the Capricorn stellium. So we have Four of Swords, rest, and then we have the World card. So I feel as though there's a break and then an opportunity to expand and an opportunity to possibly go somewhere. I know that's a really weird fortune for, you know, pandemic times. So it might not be that, but there's definitely a pause and expansion. See, Virgo is getting the similar energy as you know, with this Mercury retrograde. So it's hitting us all very hard. I'm a Virgo Scorpio dominant person, so I have both things going on. Very reflexive, very like in your heart, very thinking about the past and finding new solutions to past problems. And then how they feel about you, Hierophant. They have insight into your relationship that they've gained through experience. And Five of Pentacles. I think that they're seeking like partnership or more alliance. Like in Poland, we have this thing called solidarity, which means, you know, not being alone, not being left out in the cold, you know, having compassion and good energy towards others. So I think that they're shifting what they're looking for. They, you know, they don't want to go at it alone. And so I feel like they're willing to compromise and move forward again. And then we have Libra and Scorpio. So Libra is going to have a beautiful transit over the next little while, although these squares to Capricorn are going to really tone it down. I'll talk about it in the Libra video. But for what you guys need to know is that both Mercury and Venus from the 27th on will be in Libra. Venus is going to leave Libra on November 20th, and Mercury is going to leave Libra on November 10th. So much better than usual for Scorpio Libras. Now, if you're a cusper right here, where the sun is at, if your birthday's right now, happy birthday. then you're better with Libras. But those Scorpios that are like, let's say at the end of Scorpio, Libras and you don't really have an easy time all the time. So unless you have secondary transits that support it. So it's not like the easiest relationship unless you're a cusper Libra Scorpio. But at this time, all of you are going to have a better time with this energy. And we have the King of Cups. So a lot of love energy, outpouring, a lot of, putting feelings on the table, especially when Venus enters into Libra on the 27th. And the Page of Wands, a decision to move forward, a decision on trust and establishment of however your circumstances play out. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, okay, which is how they feel about you. I think that they've been trying to weigh out the possibilities, and I think that they decide to give it a shot. So I think somebody's putting their feelings on the line, and it's not necessarily you. It could be them, and I think that, yeah, I think that somebody's putting their love on the line, and I feel like that's making both of you decide to move forward with something. So Scorpio, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. You guys are my test subjects, so please let me know how you enjoyed. I'm going to post it right now. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great birthday season, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.